Army of the Dead's marketing is so weird. Lower body pop culture person here today again with another video. Today marks the day that Army of the Dead has released onto Netflix and it's in theaters. But I want to talk about not the movie itself, but how they've been advertising the movie. So if you don't know, Army of the Dead is a movie coming out on Netflix and in theaters, made by Zack Snyder, and it's a movie about zombies. A fun action movie where this group of people come together to take down this threat of zombies. I've seen the other trailers. They look exciting. I want to watch it because it has Batista in it, and I like Batista.
Give me what I want!
So I planned on watching this movie before I seen the two ads. The two ads in question are the UFC ad and the WWE ad. One of them was on the UFC's latest pay-per-view, UFC 262. The other was on the WWE's latest pay-per-view, WrestleMania Backlash. Before we continue, if you could do me a favor and hit the like button, share this with your friends, subscribe, really gets more people to watch this video and it gets more people to listen to me, so I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. Let's start off with the first one. Let's start off with the UFC commercial, which was weird. So it starts and it's this guy coming up to this building and he looks inside the building and there's this random fight, right? And he's in a cage and everyone's surrounding him, cheering and screaming, and then he gets put into the cage with a zombie and he fights the zombie and then boom, he fails. And then this other random guy comes in. I don't know if he's in the movie or not, but he comes in and he's like, he's gonna take a specially trilled set of fighters in order to stop the zombies, something like that. And then it shows clips of the UFC fighters, and then Forrest Griffin, I think. Forrest Griffin comes in and he's stepping up toe to toe next to the zombie and he says like, are you ready for a fight, or something like that. And it's Army of the Dead, Netflix, right? The thing is that this was played so serious. When I seen the trailers for the movie, it just seems like a fun action movie about killing zombies. At least that's what I got out of it. From the trailers I've seen, that's what I got out of it. From the marketing, from even this, look at the colorful lights. Look at the bright lights. It looks like a fun action movie where they kill zombies. But then this was taken so serious and it was so out of place. And I remember I was watching the pay-per-view with my friend and they were like, what was that? And I was like, would that make you want to watch this movie? And they were like, no. Because I felt like it didn't even describe the movie well. But all it did to describe the movie was explain that there's zombies in the movie. I got what they were going for, but I just feel like it was executed poorly. So I didn't like it. That's that one, right? I just didn't really like it. Now the next advertisement was even more weird because they wove the advertisement into the show, which is something that I don't like when things do this. Like the Cat in the Hat, when he pulls out the Universal Studio tickets and he's like, just like a ride at Universal Studios, and he writes it right into, because then it feels like that scene was written just to advertise. And that's what happened here, because The Miz and Damian Priest have a lumberjack match. The way these lumberjack matches would go is that there would be wrestlers surrounding the ring to keep the two that are wrestling inside and keep them fighting each other, right? So then that's how they normally go. But this time, right, The Miz is in the back, preparing for his match that he's about to have. And then his teammate, John Morrison, goes, I think the lumberjacks are zombies. And he's like, what are you talking about? And then he goes out for his entrance. Then his opponent goes out for his entrance. And then the lumberjacks are zombies and they just start appearing. And then they appear from the commentary table and they go everywhere. And it's now they're the lumberjacks surrounding the ring. And then this was just silly. So they go on with the match. Insanity ensues. It's very wacky and random, and Corey Graves has a funny line. We're not restarting ECW. The lumberjacks are zombies. I thought that was funny, but it was just so out of place. With the UFC one, it doesn't interrupt the show. It's just an advertisement. This, you can say, doesn't interrupt the show because it's a part of the show, but you just took me out of the fact that I'm watching a match with these two people that don't like each other in order to sell me on this movie. And I don't think you did it well, because at least with this one, it gets the goot. Like, I can tell more with this one that it's a funny movie, but in reality, it did what the UFC one did. It's just an advertisement, and all it tells you about the movie is that there's zombies in the movie. It's a zombie movie. I don't know what I expected, but this was a lot. This was a lot. It just took me out of the show, because you're sitting here, all these people have these rivalries and these things that they have to, you know, work for, like the championships, or they got beef with someone. They just have to fight them to figure out who's the better man. And then you just put zombies there, and then I'm supposed to sit here. This is the thing. I'm supposed to sit here and believe that those are actual zombies. And then in the end of the match, The Miz loses, and then the zombies all jump on top of him, and he's getting eaten by the zombies. So I'm supposed to believe that he just got eaten by zombies. But then what's gonna happen is Monday, I bet it did happen, I don't know, I didn't see, but I bet on Monday he just came out perfectly fine, even though he just got attacked by a whole bunch of zombies. It just doesn't make sense, and it's just super silly, like super silly. If they've done a KFC ad where the one guy dresses up like Colonel Sanders, that was fine because it was in an ad. Like he wrestles a chicken, but it's confined to, okay, this is the ad. It wasn't a part of the storyline, because now they just had zombies for no reason. It just didn't do anything to make me want to watch this movie more. Really didn't. I'm gonna watch it. I hope I like it. I think I'll like it. Zack Snyder, you know, he just did the Snyder Cut on HBO Max. I really enjoyed that. So we'll see how this movie goes. But yeah, those advertisements they weren't it. They just weren't it at all. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think about these advertisements. Let me know what you think about Army of the Dead. Let's have a conversation. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.